Hi, this is Dave Johnson, and July, this month, marks our 26th anniversary in our Nikken career. And I just wanted to share some of my thoughts and feelings about this momentous time. Wow, 26 years. Where did it come and go? I can't believe it. Over this period of time, I'm just thrilled and thankful for the ability to have met so many friends, to have touched a lot of lives through our product, giving people hope. And you look at all of the businesses that are out there. I've certainly looked at a lot, been involved in quite a few. And how would you look at the very best opportunity? How would you even measure that? And I think of that in terms of Nikken and why I do Nikken. And I believe the best way to measure is just your ability and the power that it gives you to do good. And if you look at a business fundamentally, all businesses have something in common, some type of product or service. I would challenge anyone to look at Nikken and compare our products to anywhere else as far as that profound ability to really make a difference. Over these years, I've seen miracles where people have actually been given a second chance as far as their physical health. There's very few businesses where you can go and meet somebody, and in the course of sometimes minutes, they're crying and giving you a hug and saying thank you. Because if you meet somebody and they're in pain, moments later they're not. That's something that's quite emotional, and it feels like being on a mission instead of just having a job or just a business. And that's what we have. That's what we can give people. How can you even measure something like that? So if you like to get hugs, this is the business to be in. I think also of this concept. We've all heard this statement that if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, you can feed him for a lifetime. And you take a look at Nikken, this is where we can teach people, how to teach those people how to teach them how to fish. And with that aspect of teaching and building teams and networking, you can change the whole world. And of course, that multiplying aspect of building a business that creates a life of its own beyond your own input. That's one of the greatest thrills also, is to wake up one day and realize that your business has an energy and a life beyond the input that you're giving it. That is powerful. Michael Gerber made this statement that if a business requires your presence, you don't own a business. The business owns you. You've basically created your own job. And so I love that aspect about this Nikken career. And if you look at a Nikken up until this point, one of the things I've seen over the years is people come and go in any organization. And the thing I've noticed of all the people who maybe have come and gone with Nikken, they still love and use the products more than anything I've ever seen. This is quite an exciting anomaly compared to all of the other things that are out there. People fall in love with these products and they buy them forever. What could we do to make this a better opportunity? Well, I think we have, hands down, the very best product. Also, of all the companies out there, there's very few of them that have a heart and a soul. It's just a business. With the Nikken philosophy, the 5 pillars of health, where we really are a company that is more than just selling stuff and making money, that we're actually making people better, humans becoming more, personal development in all the areas that are important. There's no better philosophy. So one of the purposes of a business, of course, is to make money. And if you just kind of stripped away product, if a person that was seeking an opportunity, they didn't see the product, they didn't know anything about our philosophy, but you just gave them a business plan, frankly, they might not be excited at all. And along that line, let me kind of share some thoughts about this wonderful profession of network marketing, as we call it. It's been around approximately 70 years. Over this course, there's a lot of companies that have come along, and there's literally, no exaggeration, thousands of people who have earned millions of dollars, become millionaires through this profession, and a whole lot more that are maybe making 1,000 or more a month. Now, success leaves clues, and interestingly, through all of those different companies with all their different compensation plans, they all have something in common. If you were to examine to the person all of these people that are successful, if you examine their business organization that they've created, it all looks the same. They all have 2 or 3 key people that comprise over 90% of their earnings. Think about that. All the effort, all the work, regardless of how the compensation lays out, what they're looking for is 2 or 3 key people, and of course you got to find a lot more to find those 2 or 3 key people, but that's about 90% of their income. And if you examine and drill into their business and look at those 2 or 3 key people, each of those have 2 or 3 key people. Now, in Nikken, we have that same idea. Find 3 people and teach them to do the same thing, and build this around something that is worth duplicating. So you, it kind of begins with you. Our goal is to have personal use and retail customers that adds up to over 500 a month. And if you teach other people to do that, then all it does is fall out. Now, up until this point, there has been some complexities, that complications. Some people have even thought maybe Rube Goldberg. But what if we had a compensation plan that if you looked at nothing else other than just comp plan, you really got excited and thought, wow, I love this. This is just organic. It naturally flows into the way things actually happen. What would happen if we took that and then combined it with the magnificent products, the company philosophy that we have, and then the growing hunger and demand for what we have? Health, wellness specifically is the biggie. That's what you want to be in the next years to come. And we're positioned with our products, and I believe now with a compensation plan that is going to be, I believe, a new gold standard that will be announced in San Antonio, Texas this October. This is going to be a whole new era for Nikken. This will be groundbreaking, I believe, sincerely. Now, along that line, when I launched my business, and common to all people that are very successful in business, it's just like an airplane taking off. It is something you don't taxi. You pull the throttle all the way back and full engine power. And this is something that you do when you launch a business. It's a long, hard, sustained, continuous, persistent, and consistent effort. And most of the people, they talk about this 90-day push, because you can't do that forever and ever, but you can do it for a long, extended period. And that magic 90 days just happens to be culminating in this event in San Antonio. So it's fun to have something to work towards. This is what invigorates and keeps the energy. As an example, a nightmare might be to be stranded out in the ocean and all you see, because you're just there, is water everywhere. I think you would be discouraged and tired and thinking hopelessness. But maybe a wave kind of lifts you up, and as you kind of look up, you just happen to glance, not too far off in the distance is an island. All of a sudden, you would be energized and really just reinvigorated. You would have energy because you would see something to move towards. And that's what I would suggest that you think about is a 90-day push with something to run towards that's very exciting. San Antonio, in a way, is going to be a product launch, but the most exciting product perhaps could be the compensation plan, because no matter how good the product is, if it's not on people, it's not going to do a lot of good. And so what it's all about is building a team, and the compensation plan should be something designed to help us do the desired behavior. And so I can tell you that it's all based on what all compensations are based on, and that's find 2 or 3 key people. So I would recommend you come to San Antonio, highly recommend that, but I also highly recommend that you bring some people. And so if you want to do a 90-day push, which is always how successful people build their business, build it now. Starting July, we got a 90-day window to run towards this groundbreaking event in San Antonio. And wow. And so come not alone, hoping to gain the vision and thinking, yeah, okay, it's good, I'm going to run with it. What if you already came having some faith that this is going to be huge, and you have people already there, and they're ready to be in the starting blocks and run. And it's exciting to think about that. And so my thoughts, 90-day push, a brand new Nikken with a superior compensation plan, and this moment when and time where I believe this industry, the relevancy of our products, everything, there's never been a better time. And so be an entrepreneur, join our team, and we'll see you in San Antonio with your new groups. Take care.